Let's do something today.
Hey! Two boys.
One brain cell.
Today we got a Patreon pick. Dustin. Kensrue.
Consider the Ravens.
I was like, oh, I did not look at that last name before I sent this.
and this is my note to y'all. Please, come home.
That's the album name. If you're new here. Let's jump on in and see what they got in store for us today,
Let's
Chuckles.
do it.
I've got bills to pay, taxman on my tail. Just keep praying that checks in the mail. There are times it seems everything's lost, and I'm blown and I'm tossed. Then I see between the river and the ravens I'm fed, between oblivion and blazes I'm led. So Father, give me faith, providence and grace. Between the river and the ravens I'm fed. Sweet deliverer, you lift up my head. Lead me in your way. I've grown sick and tired, trying to stand still. Learn to let the wind blow me where it will. Throw myself into the will of the wave. How can we ever be brave till we're free? Between the river and the ravens I'm fed, between oblivion and blazes I'm dead. So Father, give me faith, providence and grace. Between the river and the ravens I'm fed. Sweet deliverer, you lift up my head. Lead me in your way. Though I'm walking through the valley of the shadow of death, evil's all around. It's coming from the right and the left. Trust that I will see your glory above. Oh, your banner of love flies over me. Between the river and the ravens I'm fed, between oblivion and blazes I'm led. So Father, give me faith, providence and grace. Between the river and the ravens I'm fed. Sweet deliverer, you lift up my head. Lead me in your way. Between the river and the ravens I'm fed. Sweet deliverer, you lift up my head. Lead me in your way.
So, didn't know we were starting with
Christian music.
Christian music.
Yeah. And this is honestly how I want it done. If I'm listening to Christian music, like, hey, give me a sec. Let's drag this out of your way. Sorry, chat. Okay. Like if I'm doing Christian music, this is how I preferred it to be. That chord's bothering the hell out of you, isn't it?
Now it's not. That's how I normally have it.
Okay.
I'm realizing now.
It would just slid over.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. So Christian music, typically my issue with Christian music is it's so out in the forefront, it's boring.
Right.
Like I want that message hidden a little bit because so I think it might just be a writer's curse thing. When you're writing a book, no matter what kind of message you're trying to get across, you bury it in the text.
Right.
And then you let it show through actions. And a lot of times Christian music doesn't really do that. It's more so just like glory to God type thing. You know what I mean? And so it's like, okay, where this is, it's like laying out maybe the landscape of his life and him communicating.
I mean, it's definitely there. Right?
Yeah, 100%.
But it's not just like straight up like, hey.
It's not preaching.
Right.
It does not feel preachy at all. It feels like a man trying to connect with that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I like that a lot.
So I like that aspect. The piano was fantastic.
The piano was such a nice addition, dude.
Honestly, there was parts right before that piano part. I'm like, okay, this is just starting to repeat itself over and over again.
100%.
I'm getting over it. And then, I mean, obviously, instrumentally, it's got a nice flow, but it's super simple. Then that piano hit, and I'm like, reset. Everything I just thought was wrong. I don't care.
Yep.
That's so nice.
It really is. It really, really is.
And then it did stay repetitive after about one verse, but
sure. Yeah, and especially for a 4-minute song, it definitely was a little bit repetitive, but it was kind of along that line of, like you said, I honestly don't really care. Like, it was a good vibe.
I like that. I like the lyrical content there with the between the rivers and the ravens, I'm fed. Between oblivion and blazes, I'm led. So it's kind of that I'm okay.
Sure.
Like just because things are rushing or not necessarily what I want right now, it's okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. I think the repetitiveness is the only downfall of this song, and it's really not that big of a deal to me.
Right.
Where are you going rating-wise for this?
Ooh. I'm going to go with I'm going to go flat 6.
Oh, wow, okay.
And I'm going to add it to a playlist.
I am actually going to shock you. I'm going to go with a flat 7. I enjoyed this. It sounded good. I really don't have a complaint. The repetition didn't bother me all that much. Playlist for sure.
Nice.
Shout out to our Patreon for the pick.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah, dude. Good start right there. It's a good start.